Hello everyone! My name is Beth and welcome back to my Dragon Age Inquisition Let's Play series. We have recruited Sarah and Vivienne, who have joined our party today, and we've spent some time questing in the hinterlands for more power. So today we're going to go talk to the mages and meet Dorian, then we're going to venture to the Storm Coast and get the Iron Bull. I also think Blackwall is somewhere around here, so we might as well get that guy as well. Off screen, I did a quick round of leveling everybody, selling crappy items and all that. Sarah and Vivienne don't really have much armor right now, so I'm hoping they just don't fall over while we're questing, but I think it's still easy enough that it won't matter, and we'll be able to get some new resources to craft some new things soon. Okay, so we need to get our way up to Redcliffe. May as well grab that quest on our way. But that way lies dragons, so we shan't go there. Will be very nice when I can finally start getting things other than iron for different stats and also different colors. I like that the different metals give you different colors of armor. Ooh, speaking of. Oh, but there's more over here. Grab that as well. Oh, I see where we're going. Ooh, there's lots of dragonstone around here. Oh, yeah, I've been through at least part of this before. Oh, I think there might be a couple of houses up there I have to explore still. Don't think I got to those yet. Maybe I did though. Let's go see. There's something up here. Can I get to this way? Ooh, I can. There we go. What was that? Oh, just some herbs.
There must be something here.
There is, but first... Hold on, where are those other red dots though? Oh, they're just some mages down there. Yeah, we can just let them kill each other. I have important things to find. Nope, what was that? Oh. Where is Varric? Oh, Sarah will work. I always like to have a balanced party of rogues because they can pick locks, mages because they can do any of the magic things in caves, and warriors because they can shield bash into things. So occasionally I might take out an unbalanced party just because I do like to be able to have different people talk to each other. Like sometimes it's just nice to see what all the warriors have to say to one another, but also the utility. I like that once you get to Skyhold as well, the bottles that you find around increase your wine cellar. That's just a really nice touch. I like that a lot. Oh, and you've got a quest. A letter found on a dead Templar. In light of the current hostilities, I believe our arrangement is no longer satisfactory. You are unable to reach me with payment, and I have no means of delivering the merchandise to you. I hope that when this unfortunate situation is resolved, we may once again do business. From Tanner. Ooh, in the Red Cliff Village. Good thing we're going there. So, I don't think I'm going to spend a lot of time on the Storm Coast today. It's quite a large zone and there's a lot to do in there, but I think I'm going to stick with just getting Bull and heading back. I'm sorry, Rams, but I need your leathers. You are not me. Where did I go? Oh, I forgot I was Sarah. That was a weird moment. No loot? Aw. Killed a ram for nothing. Okay, and there's this building up here. I don't think you can even go in this one. Let's see. An old windmill. Nope. Okay. There was that house over there, which I can't remember if I went in, so let's go see. Oh, is that the mage area? It is the mage area. Alright, maybe I can do that first then. Oh, was a mistake. So I've been here, I think. Maybe not. Oh. No idea where I am. That's okay. We'll fix this. First, by taking all the loot, naturally. Stronghold of the apostate mages. They did not want us to dream because they knew we would dream of the truth, of power, of the weakness in the world that will let us break it and forge it anew. We are the chosen ones, we who have the power to enact change in this world, and we will see it through. We have conquered the circles, we will conquer the Templars. Come with us to the Witchwood. None who have the power of the fate at their hands will be turned away. See, I'm very much pro-mage, but also not pro anyone who has power deserves to rule the world. It's all about balance. Okay, let's go back here first. So I think there was a house up here. I'm not sure if I looked inside. Then we'll go deal with the mage stronghold. Oh, there's the quest. I haven't been here yet. That's exciting. A letter in an abandoned home. The stone calls to me in my dreams as I shape it with chisel and hammer. It shapes me in return. My flesh twists, claws and fangs ripping forth. The light in the sky makes the stone so much louder. The cave in the hills has good strong stone. I can shape it into something strong enough to keep me safe if I hurry. Jendon, if you're having the dreams, go talk to the Templars. The war doesn't matter. Their job is to help deal with the things when they're too frightening to deal with alone. And the only reason the Templars didn't find you as a child is because your parents hid you away. If carving helps you, here's a map to an old cave I stumbled on a few years back. I think it has stone you'll like. See, that's the reason that mages and Templars should coexist together. Because they can help. Sometimes mages need help, and the Templars are perfect to help mitigate the magic. However, they're also, you know, kept completely addicted to a drug that they can only get through the chantry, so who's causing the real problems here. Chantry. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the mage stronghold. Not sure how strong you have to be here. Trying to peek around, find where that cave is. See if I can see them before they see me. Ooh. This is another cave. Oh, I see. We can go out that way after. Haven't been near where the Templar hold is yet. It's kind of around the other side. Oh, you're level 6. You're fine. Let's go fight some terrible mages.
This area is full of magical energy. The rebel mages cannot be far.
They're not far. They're right in front of us. But I'm also still quite sympathetic to the rebel mages. I think that having been locked up for so long, a lot of them are more desperate than anything else. Some of them are just jerks. You think, oh great, now we can just beat up everybody else. But completing the Templars and the Mages' strongholds actually has some pretty good treasure to be found. So that'll be nice. Vivian. I'm pretty sure you can destroy the barriers regardless of the type of magic that you use, but it goes faster. Oh, hello.
With the apostates dead, refugees should have an easier time on the King's Road.
Still those crazy Templars up the road. They have something coming.
And we will get them too. First, I want to get all of your loot. And this place? Is this place the one that has a secret cave? No, that might be somewhere else. Or maybe this is where the secret cave opens up later. I wonder. Ooh, royal elf fruit. Don't have much of that. Alright. A little bit of a side track there with the rebel mages. So, back to Redcliffe. Where do we go there? Oh, I think there was that little cave to the side that will take us out there. Oh.
I do not believe these are simply bandits. Their armor and training suggest something deeper.
If only it was as simple as just bandits. Okay, let me just see here. We came from there. Down the road. Oh, is a couple houses up there. Okay. I'm so happy that these houses all have little bits of loot. I mean, I feel a little bit bad that I'm stealing from random strangers. However, it's also just fun. It's always a bit disappointing when I go now to other games and I'm like, oh, where's the loot? And there just isn't any.
I want a constant watch on that damned thing. Sound the alarm at the first sign of demons.
Alright, close that rift. Thank you.
What was that?
We don't know what these rifts can do. That one appeared to alter the time around it.
We need to find out what caused whatever this is.
Make her have mercy. It's over. Open the gates.
Any other bits to loot around here? Great. Into the village. Let's go see what the mages are up to. I'm sure everything is fine. What could go wrong?
We spread word the Inquisition was coming. But you should know that no one here was expecting us.
No one? Not even Grand Enchanter Fiona?
If she was, she hasn't told anyone. We've arranged use of the tavern for the negotiations.
Agents of the Inquisition, my apologies. Magister Alexius is in charge now, but hasn't yet arrived. He's expected shortly. You can speak with the former Grand Enchanter in the meantime.
We should talk to the Grand Enchanter.
How ominous. I actually did really like the quest when you go and you side with the Templars instead. I thought they did a really good job of that and I liked it a lot. It'd be nice if there was a way to do, like, both sides in some way. Like, you choose the mages, but you can also select Templars who rebel on their own, and same with the mages. I mean, of course, it wouldn't be as big a decision then if you could, so I understand why they didn't from a story perspective. But it also makes me sad to know that I can't save everybody. Because I want to. What's up here first? I feel like there's something in that little hut. Oh, maybe just a landmark?
Impressive craftsmanship to remain standing after such abuse.
I wonder... Excellent. This is another incredibly pretty area. So I didn't play Dragon Age 1 and 2 until after I'd beaten this game almost 2 times. So it was kind of fun to go and see...
I had the dream again last night.
Ooh.
No, there'll be no talk of this.
It was so real. And when I woke up, the sheets were as cold as ice.
Anyways, it was really nice to actually go and see Redcliffe and sort of understand more of the story behind it.
I hear most
I
of
don't...
the apostates are dead or hiding. We should be getting more refugees soon.
Do you think we should let them into the village? I'm not sure there's enough food.
Alright, we'll do some exploring. Anyways, I don't particularly like the first game. I think I'm too picky about the graphics. Oh, I don't even think I can yet. It's a much darker visually storyline as well, and things get a little more gross than I particularly like. Especially when you get to like the broodmares and ugh, all the things that happen. Oop, I just hit the microphone, sorry. But I am very glad that I played them to have more of a grasp of the lore.
Ignored the order. Why are you worried? We're not mages.
They say a desire demon took the mind of our young Lord Connor.
I think I die this way. Yep. Just had to make sure. And that I can't get until I've got one of the more Inquisition perks. That's okay. Oh. And what's over here?
Even before the sky fell open, this was a land of spirits and demons. Magic grows wild in the hills of Redcliffe. Tell me about your people. They say a spirit dwells in a small lake south of the highway. The girls of the village bring it daisies and ask for love, but rarely does it listen. For 'tis a spirit of valor, not love, and it favors blood lotus flowers.
I will remember that later. Go down here fast. Oh, there's lots of spindleweed. Better pick that all up. And I love how you can see the castle in the distance. In like the old Redcliffe village, where I'm pretty sure that's where you were in Origins. It's just nice.
Ah, Senna, my darling. For the first time in all these years, I fear I will not be visiting your ashes. What world is this? That demons and brigands stop a man from taking flowers to his wife's shrine.
What if I took flowers to your wife's shrine for you?
I do not know what to say, except thank you. I never expected anyone not of the blood to care. My Senna would be grateful. Her shrine lies on a hill to the west, near the tablstones. Thank you.
Stay safe.
Walk in peace.
What do we have? More spindleweed. One of these people is a person that sells more codexes, I think.
I think we should go. Go? In the middle of the war? Don't be a fool, girl. We did not flee Redcliffe when the dead walked into our village. We will not flee now.
What do you have for sale? Ooh. I think I've already got these schematics, but I'm never really sure what actually comes over. Oh, how much of my gold am I going to sell? I may as well buy what I can. Anyways, because the golden nug basically lets all the schematics that you've ever gotten over all of your games can be synchronized, so you can get them again, but I'm not sure if that actually includes ones like these that you can buy, or if it's the more rare ones. I don't know. But in any case, I've got them now.
You should talk to the Magister. You're the rightful heir to Redcliffe. In Tevinter, they would never take that away just because you're a mage.
After what I did, I'm not even sure I should be here.
It's not your fault. It could have happened to any of us.
That doesn't help. That's why people hate her.
Are you Connor?
You've heard the story, I guess. I can't believe King Alistair thought Redcliffe was the right place to send the mages. I mean, he grew up here. Did he think they would just forget what I did to them?
Why isn't Al-Eamon in power anymore?
After the Landsmeet, he stayed in Denerim. I couldn't be his heir, not after what happened, so eventually he passed the title to Uncle Tegan.
How did you end up in the Mage Rebellion?
I was living in the Ferelden Tower when the circles dissolved. I voted against it, but at first it seemed all right. No one was summoning demons. They just wanted to oversee themselves. But then the Magister came, and it's wrong what they do in Tevinter. We are monsters. We need to be controlled. If it wasn't for me, every family in this village wouldn't be missing a son, a daughter, a spouse.
I need to be going.
Please, talk some sense into the Grand Enchanter. Selling out to the Imperium won't win us any friends. We have to find a way to make peace.
I'm pretty sure that Connor was possessed and, you know, destroyed a lot of Redcliffe. But it's been a while since I played the game. Oh, why am I Sarah? Oh, right. Because I was going to go unlock that House of Woe. We'll go back there. Finish getting these docks. I love the water in this game. I mean, look at it. It is stunning. It just, ugh, so pretty. Okay, over here.
Blessings upon the Inquisition.
Why, thank you. Get out of my way. What the heck is that?
Greetings, traveler.
Huh.
The Venatori created the Oculara to search for something. What could be worth so much effort?
So, I'm not sure if you get dialogue or if you just find a book later, but those are all the skulls out of Tranquil, which is delightful. Stupid Venatori. Ruining everything. Ooh, a book.
Good day.
No, they don't.
It's just what I
I
have.
suppose you're right.
Tanner's down here. I think we can recruit them.
They say Andraste sent you to save the world. If it'll help save lives and bring peace, I'll be the first to believe.
I'm trying. I hope I don't disappoint.
I hope so too.
Are you working for the Mage Rebellion?
Mages are children of the Maker, no less than the rest of us. They struggle no less with questions of faith.
Does that mean you support their freedom?
Given a choice between the Circle and death, most mages willingly gave up some small freedoms for safety. But the pendulum swings, and now it seems any restraint is too much. I think they should have a chance to prove they deserve freedom.
I will leave you to your duties.
Make us speed you, my child.
It's not really a small freedom when you put them in circles and threaten them with death if they get mouthy. But you know, that's okay. I like to think it wasn't always that way. But you know, over time.
We're never going back.
Anyone they think might be aiding the rebel mages.
Fiona and the rebels will protect us. There's nothing to worry about.
What's up here? Oh, the chantry. We'll go in there in a minute.
I am Sister Tanner. May I help you?
I found the letter you sent a Templar named Cullen.
What? Shit. You can't prove anything. A letter from a rogue Templar. Nobody is going to care. So, what do you intend to do?
Let's see. Impersonating a sister, smuggling, dishonoring chantry robes. I can think of more if you like. Or you could put your skills to use for the Inquisition.
And you'd keep quiet? Nobody else has to know?
That will depend on how honest your efforts are on our behalf.
All right. I'm in. Seems like the Inquisition is the safer bet these days.
Any more treasure? Oh, there's that. How do I get that? Other side of this fence. Okay, let's go. Oh, oh. Blockaded.
Would you hate me that much if I were a mage? My boy, no. Maker, no. I will love you no matter what you are. But the mages and the Templars are at war. Do you expect me to wish you well? To send you off to die?
It's a sad time. But we're gonna fix some of the problems anyways. I think that's part of the reason I also want well, of course, there's so many reasons I want Dragon Age 4. But I really also want to know more about the aftermath of the war. Because depending on who you get for the Divine, things change quite drastically. Oh, maybe I can't get up there. Oh, I won't worry about it. So, Vivienne obviously wishes to put the circles back in, but she also vows that it's going to be different with her in charge and it won't be the same sort of circle. Which I think is a good idea, but I don't think it's going to work in the long run. Cassandra's kind of middle ground, and I'm pretty sure Liliana fully supports the School of Mages? What is it called again? College of Magi? Which is sort of more what I want, but I want to know if these things are going to end up working. I like to hope they are, but maybe it's too much of a happy ending.
And how much did you need?
Anything you need, I can get. Probably. Most likely.
Thank you, sir, but I don't really need to shop here. I'm just here to steal loot.
Is there something you need?
Probably.
May it be with you.
Blessings upon the Inquisition.
Just check around these last couple houses, and then we'll go see about Dorian. Oh, I need the thieving perk for that one.
Too many people dying for want of simple herbs. My apologies. Can I help you?
Are you running short of healing herbs?
Yes. We've many injured from attacks by those cursed Templars. I need the herbs to treat people's wounds. It's too dangerous to go hunting through the hills to gather more. I've a list there of the herbs I need.
Goodbye.
Stay safe out there. May I help you?
Goodbye.
Oh, maybe I have to
Stay
get
safe
the
out
list
there.
first. Probably have enough to help a fair bit. Yeah, I do. Oh, where did she? Hello? Oh, there she is.
May I help you?
I found some of the herbs you were looking for.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Thank you so much for your help.
Thought I could root her. Or maybe I have to keep going back and forth. Oh, I do. Okay.
A pleasure to see you again.
I found some of the herbs you were looking for.
This is exactly what I needed.
Goodbye.
Thank you so much for your help.
Crystal Grace. I need more of that. That's fine. Add that to my never-ending list of to-dos. Just all fruit. Don't need that. I think that is all the houses, because that one was locked. Perfect. Okay. Let's go find Dorian. Or Fiona. I'm not sure who we find first.
And how much did you need?
I suppose you're right.
Welcome, agents of the Inquisition. First Enchanter Vivienne?
My dear Fiona, it's been so long since we last spoke. You look dreadful. Are you sleeping well?
What has brought you to Redcliffe?
Is this some sort of test? We're here because you invited us in Valrio.
You must be mistaken. I haven't been to Valroyo since before the Conclave.
If it wasn't you who invited me here, who was it?
I don't know. Now that you say it, I feel strange. Whoever or whatever brought you here, the situation has changed. The Free Mages have already pledged themselves to the service of the Tevinter Imperium.
Fiona, dear, your dementia is showing.
An alliance with Tevinter? Do you not fear all of Thedas turning against you?
As one indentured to a Magister, I no longer have the authority to negotiate with you.
The Divine's corpse is barely cold, and you've already joined the Imperium.
Most of Thedas blames us for the Divine's death. The Templar attacks grew worse, and we mages had no allies. Either my people made a last stand here in Redcliffe, or we took the only offer of help extended to us. I had to save them. I had no other choice.
Welcome, my friends. I apologize for not greeting you earlier.
Agents of the Inquisition, allow me to introduce Magister Girion Alexius.
The Southern Mages are under my command. And you are the survivor, yes? The one from the Fade? Interesting.
I'd like to know more about this alliance between the rebel mages and the Imperium.
Certainly. What specifically do you wish to know?
The Grand Enchanter told me she was indentured to a Magister.
Our Southern brethren have no legal status in the Imperium. As they were not born citizens of Tevinter, they must work for a period of 10 years before gaining full rights. As their protector, I shall oversee their work for the Imperium.
I'm not clear on when exactly you negotiated this arrangement with Fiona.
When the Conclave was destroyed, these poor souls faced the brutality of the Templars, who rushed to attack them. It could only be through divine providence that I arrived when I did.
It was certainly very timely.
Almost too timely.
I'm here to get mages to close the breach.
Right, to business. I understand, of course. Felix, would you send for a scribe, please? Pardon my manners. My son Felix, friends. I'm not surprised you're here. Containing the breach is not a feat that many could even attempt. There is no telling how many mages would be needed for such an endeavor. Ambitious, indeed.
Well, when you're fighting a massive tear in the sky, you can hardly afford to think small.
There will have to be. Felix.
I'm so sorry. Please forgive my clumsiness, my lady.
Are you all right?
I'm fine, Father.
Come, I'll get your powders. Please excuse me, friends. We will have to continue this another time. Fiona, I require your assistance back at the castle.
I don't mean to trouble everyone.
I shall send word to the Inquisition. We will conclude this business at a later date.
Come to the Chantry. You are in danger.
Wow, aren't we secrety?
It's definitely a trap. Well, this isn't.
There's no telling
Alexius
who or
is.
what will be waiting for us in that Chantry.
Come on, let's do something.
We will do something. But I gotta talk to a couple people here.
I remember you. You were a few years ahead of me in the Ostwick Circle. Really come up in the world, right? Marked by Andraste, ordering Templars about. Must be nice.
Why does everyone think we're part of the Chantry? We left the Chantry. They hate us.
Right. And I'm the Empress of Orlais.
Hey now. We're nice. I'm not the Inquisitor yet, but I'm gonna be real soon. I'll talk to him in a second. Or Clemens.
Magister Alexius wishes only mages to remain in Redcliffe. He will approve of you. He does not approve of me. Many villagers have already left to escape his ire.
What does the Magister have against you?
He does not like to be reminded of what mages can become. He says all Tranquil must leave Redcliffe, but who would take us in?
I didn't realize. From your speech, I should have recognized you as Tranquil.
Yes, my talent for magic was insufficient to protect me from demons. Rather than risk me becoming possessed, the Circle removed my connection to the Fade. My magic is gone, along with my dreams and desires. Those now in Redcliffe prefer not to see us.
How long have the Tevinters been here?
Magister Alexius arrived at nightfall, 2 days after we retreated from the Temple of Sacred Ashes. He forced anyone without magic out of the castle, save those he required to serve him. Even the Arl was sent away.
Farewell, then.
One moment. You are a member of the Inquisition, are you not? I am an alchemist. You must require potions. If the Magister will not have me here, perhaps I can offer my services.
We would be delighted to have you working for the Inquisition.
Thank you. While one lives, it is good to believe there is still a use for one's talents.
That's the other thing I really want to know from Dragon Age 4 is what happens to all the Tranquil now that we more or less know how to fix that problem.
Inquisition, huh? I wish to holy Andraste you'd gotten here sooner. These Tevinters make my shoulder blades itch.
You're not happy with this new alliance?
Something's not right about that lot. They're not like us. Magic or no, I'd rather count myself among decent folk than stand with magisters.
Goodbye.
Be careful. The Tevinters likely aren't happy you're asking questions.
Plus, I very much want to go to Tevinter. In the comic books, it looks so decadent and grand. Plus, Dorian lives there. I want to say how bad can it be, but I mean, you know, it can be real bad. Alright, I think that's all we've got from here. Let's go to the chantry. Oh, move out of the way!
Is anything we can do? Just ask.
Thank you.
Make us speed you, my child.
Anyone have anything to say before we go in? Nope, alright.
Good. You're finally here. Now help me close this, would you?
Hello, Dorian. How nice to see you. Oh, no.
Fascinating. How does that work exactly? You don't even know, do you? You just wiggle your fingers and boom. Rift closes.
Who are you?
Ah, getting ahead of myself again, I see. Dorian of House Parvus, most recently of Minrathous. How do you do?
Another Tevinter. Be cautious with this one.
Suspicious friends you have here. Magister Alexius was once my mentor, so my assistance should be valuable, as I'm sure you can imagine.
I was expecting Felix to be here.
I'm sure he's on his way. He was to give you the note, then meet us here after ditching his father.
Alexius couldn't jump to Felix's side fast enough when he pretended to be faint. Is something wrong with him?
He's had some lingering illness for months. Felix is an only child, and Alexius is being a mother hen, most likely.
Are you a magister?
All right, let's say this once. I'm a mage from Tevinter, but not a member of the Magisterium. I know Southerners use the terms interchangeably, but that only makes you sound like barbarians.
You're betraying your mentor because...
Alexius was my mentor. Meaning he's not any longer, not for some time. Look, you must know there's danger. That should be obvious even without the note. Let's start with Alexius claiming the allegiance of the mage rebels out from under you. As if by magic, yes? Which is exactly right. To reach Redcliffe, before the Inquisition, Alexius distorted time itself.
He arranged it so he could arrive here just after the Divine died.
You catch on quick.
Manipulating time itself? Many have attempted over the ages, but never once succeeded.
The rift you closed here. You saw how it twisted time around itself, sped some things up and slowed others down. Soon, there will be more like it. and they'll appear further and further away from Redcliffe. The magic Alexius is using is wildly unstable, and it's unraveling the world.
You're asking me to take a lot on faith.
I know what I'm talking about. I helped develop this magic. When I was still his apprentice, it was pure theory. Alexius could never get it to work. What I don't understand is why he's doing it, ripping time to shreds just to gain a few hundred lackeys.
He didn't do it for them.
Took you long enough. Is he getting suspicious?
No, but I shouldn't have played the illness card. I thought he'd be fussing over me all day. My father's joined a cult, Tevinter Supremacists. They call themselves Venatori. And I can tell you one thing. Whatever he's done for them, he's done it to get to you.
Alexius is your father. Why are you working against him?
For the same reason Dorian works against him. I love my father, and I love my country. But this? Cults? Time magic? What he's doing now is madness. For his own sake, you have to stop him.
It would also be nice if he didn't rip a hole in time. There's already a hole in the sky.
Why would he rearrange time and indenture the Mage Rebellion just to get to me?
They're obsessed with you, but I don't know why. Perhaps because you survived the Temple of Sacred Ashes.
You can close the rifts. Maybe there's a connection. Or they see you as a threat.
If the Venatori are behind those rifts or the breach in the sky, they're even worse than I thought.
All this for me? And here I didn't get Alexius anything.
Send him a fruit basket. Everyone loves those. You know you're his target. Expecting the trap is the first step in turning it to your advantage. I can't stay in Redcliffe. Alexius doesn't know I'm here, and I want to keep it that way for now. But whenever you're ready to deal with him, I want to be there. I'll be in touch. Oh, and Felix, try not to get yourself killed.
There are worse things than dying, Dorian.
Oh, I love Dorian so much. I'm romancing him on my only male Inquisitor playthrough. Actually, that character did a lot of stuff. I think that's the character that let Celine get killed and put Gaspard in charge. What's Gaspard in charge of anything? Okay, we're gonna be done here. I think Blackwall is in the hinterlands. We'll find him next.
Well, the malcontents pledged themselves to Tevinter and joined a cult. I can hardly wait to see what comes next.
Arrows. Arrows come next.
Oh, Vivian. Desperate people do desperate things.
But look at the sky and those storms.
Anyways, I started talking as there was a load screen, which I'll just be cutting out. Oh.
I didn't think you'd still be here.
Now is the time.
Were you really looking to ally with us?
I want this war to end without sending you back to the Circle.
There has to be a way, right? We're not what they think, all blood mages and abominations. We just want to be normal, have families, use our magic to help grow crops or something. We never wanted war. What choice did we have? Stay and be slaves?
There are better ways than war to affect change.
I hope you can do something. Tying ourselves to Tevinter. That can't be the right way to end this.
You seem young to be part of this.
I'm Lisas. I came into my magic when I was 9 years old. Templars came into the alienage and took me to the Circle. They didn't even let me say goodbye. It's not right. I studied hard. I passed my harrowing. I sing the chant. But I'll be locked up for the rest of my life.
Take care of yourself. There's something strange going on.
I never thought the Grand Enchanter would swear to a Magister.
And I got distracted. So, Blackwall, I'm pretty sure is somewhere in here. What is that for? Don't need that. Where is he? Templars? No. Spirit. Lone Warden. Alright, so we're gonna go there and get him, and then we're gonna go to the Storm Coast and get the Iron Bull. And through the cave, I think. Oops. Forgot.
We'll see. Let me know if you find one.
Oops. But you can't run through people.
Thank you.
It's just the quest, so yes, through this little cave, I do believe. Oh, maybe not. Yes. We'll see.
Welcome back.
Maker's breath. If I were back in the city, I could just steal some blankets.
I'm working on it, I'm working on it. It's just taking some time. Alright. How much do I really want to explore over here? Not too much. It's going to be a longer video than usual, just because I want to get this all done. Where'd you all come from? Oh, and there's more. There's still that one. Is that everybody? Oh, there was only going to be a small amount, and then suddenly everyone arrived. Let's do some quick looting. Apparently in burned out houses. Oh, no loot at all. How strange. Let's see. Yeah, we'll ignore most of those, I think. Just because I think that's part of the Templar line. We can get that later. Is that the Templar area? Oh, it's pretty close. We'll do that later, though. Does this burning house have any loot? Nope. Wrong button. What? Oh, I thought I got that. Not that way. crossroads. That's a little awkward. Well, we're getting there. Let's put this here. Alright, there's the camp.
We could make camp here.
We are. What is the quest that's up there? Oh, okay. Map to a waterfall. That is the wrong button. Didn't need that, but that's okay. Lots of blood lotus. That's fine. We can get that later. I'm not going to do the shards right yet. Perhaps later on I'll do an episode that's just entirely shards. There's that spirit at the lake. Do that too. Missed the path up.
Nothing to report, sir.
Oh, there it is. This is where the ram is. The ram that is not a ram, but definitely a demon. I can't remember how you get to him. Name this place here. Ooh, a sword. Well, that's exciting. Alright, there's Blackwall. Good. Sir Woolsey. Woolsey? What's over there? I'll do a quick exploration. Oh, that's where the treasures are. I'll go there later anyways.
They will make this a fight, not us. Line there and there. No. Remember how to carry your shields. You're not hiding, you're holding. Otherwise, it's useless.
Blackwall? Warden Blackwall?
You're not. How do you know my name? Who said ah? That's it. Help or get out. We're dealing with these idiots first. Conscripts, here they come!
Sorry, bastards. Good work, conscripts. Even if this shouldn't have happened, they could have... Well, thieves are made, not born. Take back what they stole. Go back to your families. You saved yourselves. You're no farmer. Why do you know my name? Who are you?
I know your name because I'm an agent of the Inquisition. I'm investigating whether the disappearance of Wardens has anything to do with the murder of the Divine.
Maker's balls. The Wardens and the Divine. That can't... No, you're asking so you don't really know. First off, I didn't know they disappeared. But we do that, right? No more blight, job done. Wardens are the first thing forgotten. But one thing I'll tell you, no Warden killed the Divine. Our purpose isn't political.
I'm not here to accuse. Not yet. I just need information. I've only found you. Where are the rest?
I haven't seen any Wardens for months. I travel alone, recruiting. Not much interest because the Archdemon is a decade dead, and no need to conscript because there's no blight coming. Treaties give Wardens the right to take what we need, who we need. These idiots forced this fight, so I conscripted their victims. They had to do what I said, so I told them to stand. Next time they won't need me. Grey Wardens can inspire. Make you better than you think you are.
I do not want to flirt with Blackwall. I tried that in one run through. No. I don't care about the Wardens all that much.
It's been a pleasure, Warden Blackwall. But this didn't help at all.
Inquisition. Agent, did you say? Hold a moment. The Divine is dead and the sky is torn. Events like these, thinking we're absent is almost as bad as thinking we're involved. If you're trying to put things right, maybe you need a Warden. Maybe you need me.
Warden Blackwall, the Inquisition accepts your offer.
Good to hear. We both need to know what's going on. And perhaps I've been keeping to myself for too long. This Warden walks with the Inquisition.
I'm gonna just keep the same party I had already.
I've heard your uncle is a Mortalitasi, Cassandra.
You've heard correctly. Necromancy is not uncommon in Nevarra.
You must understand, the rumors in the south surrounding Mortalitasi...
I have always found the practice morbid, but the stories one hears outside Nevarra. Such fascinations reveal far more about the teller than the truth.
Okay. So we've got Blackwall, we met Dorian. Let's head back to Haven and go to the war table. I'm not sure I'm gonna have time today to go get the Iron Bull. Let's see. And I better save, actually. Because I'm real bad at that, it seems. Let's do a quick run through and see if anyone's got any new conversation.
Yes?
Nope, you do not.
That's enough for now.
Another time, then.
Blackwell, let's check Cullen over here.
Did you need something?
I'd like to know more about the Templars.
If you need insight into what the Order is doing now, I'm afraid I can't offer more than you already know. Anything else, I will answer as best I can.
Why did you join the Order?
I could think of no better calling than to protect those in need. I used to beg the Templars at our local chantry to teach me. At first, they merely humored me. I must have shown promise, or at least a willingness to learn. The Knight Captain spoke to my parents on my behalf. They agreed to send me for training. I was 13 when I left home.
13? That's still so young.
I wasn't the youngest there. Some children are promised to the Order at infancy. Still, I didn't take on full responsibilities until I was 18. The Order sees you trained and educated first.
What about your family? Did you miss them?
Of course, but there were many my age who felt the same. We learned to look out for one another.
Do Templars take vows? I swear to the Maker to watch all the mages. That sort of thing.
There's a vigil first. You're meant to be at peace during that time, but your life is about to change. When it's over, you give yourself to a life of service. That's when you're given a filter, your first draft of lyrium and its power. As Templars, we are not to seek wealth or acknowledgement. Our lives belong to the Maker and the path we have chosen.
A life of service and sacrifice. Are Templars also expected to give up physical temptations?
Physical? Why... why would you... That's not expected. Templars can marry, although there are rules around it, and the Order must grant permission. Some may choose to give up more to prove their devotion, but it's not required.
Have you?
Me? No. I've taken no such vows. Maker's breath. Can we speak of something else?
I really like that part. It makes me giggle every time. I don't think I want to talk about Templars anymore.
That's all I wanted to know. Thank you.
I'm sure you have other matters to attend.
I don't think Lisa has anything new to say.
See reason, Lisa.
I've heard about
We cannot
Valpoyo.
stay here.
This is not right. I will not be joining them. At least the Inquisition does not stand directly opposed to the Chantry.
I will talk to you later.
Walk in the Maker's grace.
It'd be nice to see Lisette be a character in Dragon Age 4 as well.
Travel safely.
Alright. Oops, that is the wrong button.
Goodbye!
Oh, that was a nug. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, my little weird squirrel friend. I was trying to hit this button. Alright, Blackwall's in here. No? Blackwall is not in there? Oh, he's just gonna stand over here today.
Maker, look at it. So much easier to ignore when it's far away. And to actually walk out of it. To be that close.
If I hadn't been saved by the Inquisition soldiers, I don't know what would have happened.
Inquisition soldiers? That's not what I've heard. The Breach, the Divine's death, the Wardens. It doesn't make sense. There's so much we don't know.
Your experience with the Wardens will certainly be useful.
Mostly the treaties, I expect. Old parchments you're welcome to. What about you? How do you fit into all this?
Some worship me, I like it. No.
I just want to help stop the war. Try to put things back in order.
A worthy goal, one I'm happy to support. For me, I'll be satisfied so long as we find the bastards that killed the Divine. They owe us some answers.
Alright, what is that quest over here? Oh, is it Blackwall that's got the quest?
I've heard rumors of abandoned Warden camps all over these parts. If we have time, I'd like to take a look. See if there's anything we can salvage.
Nothing right now. Perhaps in a bit.
That is right. Okay, that's good.
Good day to you.
And we'll be doing some armor upgrades and whatnot off screen again. Seems to be a good time for them.
You need anything here? Are things safe at Haven?
Talk to Varric, see if he has anything new to say.
Need something?
Nope.
Carry on.
We'll try Sarah. Let's solve this real quick as well.
Chasing mages, that's a Templar's job. A big, armored, pissed-off helm polisher. Not too late to go find some. Or stay home.
Still searching for someone to...
I'll be back if I need you.
Go on.
At least we've got Inquisition troops out at Redcliffe now, giving those people some real help.
It's almost as if Mother Giselle brought the troops out there by going herself.
The soldiers are more useful against the bandits who are preying on the refugees.
Greetings.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
We're also going to run and talk to Josephine. Oh, that's ahead of Vivian too.
Yes?
Okay, good. I like her a lot more once we are
I will take these injury
better
reports
friends
to research in Menave.
and established in Skyhold.
And Mother Giselle will treat all demon claw wounds as you suggest to deal with the venom.
Toxin, not venom. It's only venom if it's deliberately injected into the bloodstream. This is simply an infection. Are you writing this down?
I have a very good memory.
Write it down, please.
Greetings.
What do the people make of us?
Despite our fame, we're low on steadfast allies. We must aim for more.
Let's speak later.
Another time.
Please tell me if you find something.
Alright, so let's see. It's been over an hour actually of filming, which I did not expect. So I'm going to check out the war table. I'm going to do a couple of the missions there. We'll read those, and I will unlock the Storm Coast, and then next episode we will head there and do some things there instead.
For I walk only where you would bid me.
Ooh, I can get another Inquisition perk. Can I get the one? Oh. I need to get 4 points before I can unlock things more. So, new dialogue options related to the Fade. Optimal cutting, extra herbs with each harvest. Tempered glass flasks. Don't think I've really unlocked anything yet. We'll do the rare stocks. I don't think that's really the most useful, but I want to. Alright, so address a nobleman's concern. Ambassador Montilier. So the Inquisition is a hollow prank, a jest to swindle the righteous. The tide of apostates and demons swells on my doorstep as you do nothing. My death will be on your head, and the heads of all the other charlatans of the Inquisition, and it will leave a stain so dark the Maker himself could not remove it. It's quite dramatic. So that requires 15. I've got 23 power. We're going to do the Storm Coast. Ferelden has not seen significant Grey Warden activity since the Darkspawn attacked the city of Amaranthine 10 years ago. It's not unusual for their order to fade from public notice when there's no blight. However, recent reports claim that a group was traveling along the northern coastline. Wardens tend to follow their own agenda, but the breach has no doubt caught their attention. If they know something, the Inquisition should find out. There, so it's unlocked. Sister Liliana. Scout Harding, or Lieutenant Harding, led a small complement of soldiers to the Storm Coast region to investigate reports of Grey Warden activity. She sent word that her party had established a camp near the shore, but we have received nothing further. At this time, the status of Harding and her mission remains unknown. I would not like to travel now, but we will do that right away in the next episode. Let me pick up all these missions first, and then we'll do the other ones. So the Chantry remains. Some Chantry clerics were openly appreciative once Inquisition soldiers arrived at the Grand Cathedral. Without the Templars, they've resorted to mercenaries to protect the Chantry property from looting. Other clerics, however, fled in terror, assuming we were coming either to arrest or kill them. These are no longer a problem, and those who remain should provide valuable political support. And a present for Bianca. I should have had more faith in my agents. Of course they tracked down Provident, who has sought shelter from the Mage Templar conflict with a wealthy Navaran patron. We provided a brief description of Bianca, and Provident adapted a design for a leaf spring stabilizer to suit one of her stocks. We were also able to secure an original design for use in our own siege engine. Excellent. So I want to get that Red Jenny Bees one, because it makes me smile. Red Jenny, Inquisition needs bees. I do not know how someone could come to this idea, however, I can see the use. It is a large area to search, however. Sarah needs bees, and I just really love this. And he just had to jar them safe but angry. We'll send Josephine.
At your service.
Completed. The Cult of Andraste. Before the Fifth Blight and the arrival of the hero of the Ferelden, Haven was occupied by cultists who worshipped a dragon, one they believed to be Andraste Reborn. Both the cultists and their dragon were long gone by the time the Chantry arrived to build the Temple of Sacred Ashes, but there may still be undiscovered passages in the mountains containing those relics. With a concerted search effort, it might be possible to unearth something useful to the Inquisition. Can I please explore them? Please. This is a best task left to a few agents knowledgeable. Leery of what we might find in those passages. We'll send Liliana.
Let's see what we have.
Red Jenny says, drop and grab. I can make no sense of this. The Herald found her. Perhaps she can advise. A letter from Sarah follows. For your big hats, Lord whoever says you're rubbish, his servants don't care but could. Drop a few things for them, they'll give Josephine a surprise, I think scrolls or something. We've no time for games, far simpler to stop this with soldiers and find favor with this noble. We won't do that. Cullen, come on now. I think that's all we're gonna do here. Okay, so according to my OBS, I've been recording for an hour and 26 minutes, which I did not expect. I thought we would be able to get through this a bit faster, but that's okay. So next time we're going to head right to the Storm Coast, and I think rather than just going and getting Bull like I originally thought, I might just do a whole hour in the Storm Coast, get some questing done. If I'm really careful, there's a cult in there I can take control over, because I just kind of want to collect those, I guess. And yeah, we'll do that and see what happens next. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye!